Good evening and welcome to Plymouth High School. Scott Richards along with Mark Melcher going to bring you the action tonight between Ripon Tigers and our Plymouth Panthers. Girls game tonight, first game of the new year. Scott?
You betcha, Mark. 2016, did we think we'd ever see it, right? You know, it's always an interesting time of year for the kids. You play a couple games over the holidays, and your rotation, the way you practice changes. Sometimes it's a little slow, but one thing you'll see tonight, Ripon is really young. I mean, really young.
We're looking at their roster. They're one junior, one senior, and the rest are all sophomores. They only have 7 on their varsity squad. They come in tonight at 3-8 overall and 1-3 in the conference to just beat Wautoma Tuesday night, 64-54. Marissa Davis leads the team, and number 3, the 5-cent junior. Number 10, Marissa Bungie is our top scorer. Olivia Lewis, number 20, a sophomore. At a forward, Emma Lowe, 5'6" sophomore, number 23, and another sophomore, number 34, Erin McNeil, a forward. Panthers come in with an overall record of 6-4, 3-1. They beat West Bend East the last time out, 59-45. That was back around Christmas time where they had that Cedarburg tournament. That was the last game that they played.
Well, you know, and you look at the Panthers, and we've seen them a number of times, obviously. We don't have the aircraft carrier. You know, you don't have that 6'1", 6'2" girl in the middle, but they have athletes, and they can go pretty darn deep. You know, you can bring kids off the bench that can give them a spark. So that's what they've been relying on, that and some outside shooting. So see how it goes. But this program is brought to you by the Backers, our Plymouth Community TV 14 sponsor team. We're proud to have the Backers supporting the youth and teams in our community. If you would like to become a member of the Backers, please call the studio at 893-0006, or you can give Ginny a call at 933-3382, or Scott at 889-1819. We'd certainly love to have more backers. And by the way, if you can, stop in and support the backers of Plymouth Panther TV 14. That's football, boys and girls basketball, volleyball, softball, wrestling.
For the Panthers, number 3, Keely Herring, is starting at one guard. Jordan Paper at the other guard, number 10, another senior. Alexia Lautenschlager, number 23 at a forward, sophomore. Emily Majerus, a junior, at one guard, and Gwen Strebler, leading scorer, at the other guard, number 34. Ready to tip it off? Small crowd tonight. It was parents' night. Some of the parents left. Some are sticking around. And tip goes to Ripon. Plymouth goes into a man-to-man right away. Triple team underneath. Short. Majerus comes down with the board. Quickly over to Streblo. Streblo up. Tips around.
A little bit of a bump on the play, but evidently they didn't feel it infringed upon the play.
Be interesting to see how Ripon plays this with only 7 ball players.
Well, you know, and there's one girl in street clothes maybe injured, but that's what they got. There's one junior, one senior on their roster, and that's it.
And they only have 8 total on their roster in the first place. It's tough to scrimmage with only 8.
Well, you know, you have to have 5 to start. You can play with 3-2, I guess.
Yes, you can. Herring up, Pieper with the rebound, and Pieper gets the first bucket of the evening. Pieper on a defense. Quick inside, Pieper with a good body. Tipped around and knocked out by Herring. They Ripon ball under their own basket. A little bit long. Strebler coming down with the ball. Nice move. Going to the hoop.
That's number 34, West Strebler.
And call with travel.
Well, again, you definitely see some inexperience, but Plymouth has gotten the ball out 2 times in a row. One time missed the layup, and that time put it down. If they can run like that. Okay, well, Ripon, I expected them with only 7 players. Even though you have to work as hard in the zone, you have a less likely chance to commit as many fouls. So they're in a 2-3 zone right now, and
Lowe tips it off. Off that tipped around, Strubble comes on with the board. Herring looking down, got Pieper underneath.
Pieper just released. They're just releasing a girl on a rebound. And it's working for him.
And McNeil gets her, puts Ripon on the board. 6-2. The Jarrett's going to the hoop.
You know, if you're going to give a layup from the length of the floor in a 2-3, you can have a long night.
Ripon now not hustling back on defense in that. Nice rebound, good position by Streblo. And Lautenschlager draws the foul on the right for the basket.
And our first sponsor of this evening, Bank First National, Eastern Avenue in Plymouth. At Bank First, you'll discover what community banking is all about. Local people making local decisions to help make banking easy. Our ties to the Plymouth area are strong, and we are fully committed to our community. Visit us today and discover what makes Bank First an easy choice for all your needs. Note their watermark on the screen.
Into the game for Ripon, number 30, Grace.
Lydia Rude comes into the game, mark for Jordan Pieper.
Lautenschlager got the first one. Looking for number 2. Looks good. And Plymouth goes into a press. Rude pressuring the ball. And tipped off Rude. Davis to inbound for Ripon. Tipping it over to Bungie. Bungie gets double teamed. Drebler quickly moves around.
Nice. Tell you what, a nice pass. Drew the defense and kicked it over, and the Ripon coach will call a timeout down 12-2.
I would too.
I would too. Well, you should have a timeout at the Paddock Club.
Hey, good idea.
Visit the Paddock Club located in downtown Elkhart Lake, where Chef Lynn Chisholm celebrates the bounty from local farmers using old world techniques by making artisanal handmade pasta, bread, house smoked meat sandwiches, and so much more. Stop in Tuesdays for their small plate menu. Open Tuesday through Saturday, serving dinner in the bar or the dining room. Comfort food made with love for you and your family. Bill Kane's Remax Realty Plus. Bill Kane's Realtor, Auctioneer, Personal Property Appraiser. The Bill Kane team of realtors, auctioneers, and appraisers is proud to be a backer of Plymouth Community TV. Our team can assist in any of your moving needs and questions. Let them put over 30 years of experience to work for you. Real estate, auction services, Bill Kane Realty Plus.
Bungie for 3, and she's got it. Rude on the side looking. Cross to Majerus. Rude puts it up. Off the front of the rim. Ripon coming down. Davis. And overlaid.
Actually, really nice job by Streblo, though, helping out.
Nice move. Nice move with the left.
Nice footwork, too, by Lexi.
Lungian with the team. McNeil on top. So long. Rippon rebounds.
Lowy averages about 20 points a game, but you know, she's a real nice player from everything I've been told. Her brother's an outstanding guard on the boys' team, but she's going to take a lot of shots because they don't have a lot else to go with it. Into the ball game for the Panthers, Megan Gazer, 33, and Morgan Lizway, number 4.
Rude bringing the ball down. Treble from the top of the key. 2 points. Long 2. Herring with an interception. And going to get a block, I think, on the floor. McNeil picks up her first foul. Tip into Rude. Rude bounces off the backboard.
I think that one was blocked just a little bit.
Tipped.
Yep, tipped.
Davis going to the hoop. Tipped around. Rude comes down with the ball. Tips it out to Streblo.
Obviously Gwen ran over a kid from Ripon, and they're barking at the baseline official, but really he's watching the baseline. The ball went out of bounds. If there's going to be a call, it's going to come from the trail official. So.
And it was one of those situations where nobody got hurt.
Right.
Nobody was no interfere in any play. It was just one of those situations where Rude with a steal. Streblo up, a little strong. And Rude tips it out. Subs coming in. Niederkorn in the ball game.
Well, if you're Ripon, you certainly know a sub pattern.
And Elizabeth with a reach.
And the reach you don't want 80 feet from the basket.
Yeah, Bajeris coming back in.
Skylar Gossi comes in.
Into the game for the Panthers, number 25, Emily Bajeris.
Yep,
you can't let her take that 3. That bungee. Man, Majerus tries to answer, kicks it back out.
Oh, little walk.
Now Rude with the walk. Be black Ripon ball on the side. 11:45 left. 16-8. Panthers up. Panthers stand that man-to-man press.
Nice.
Misses the layup.
You know, you talk to kids, a layup is a shot. Too many kids push the ball rather than shooting the ball when they're going up for a layup.
Niederkorn missed that for Ripon.
Boom.
And Herring.
Nice form, nice arch. Kaylee Herring.
She had her time. There was nobody there to defend that shot. And there goes another 3 up. Majerus coming down.
I would say that Lowy has the green light.
Herring again.
Now.
Majerus knocks it away.
Yeah, one thing I've always liked about Emily Majerus, she's always looking up the floor. Always looking up the floor. You know, I was going to say, the 2-half rule, and I know why they put it in, because they say, well, you see it in the summer stuff, that should mean nothing, but to get more kids to play. But if you got 7 players, that's darn tough. And I know I'll be waiting to see after the season what the Division 5 and 4, especially the 5s, say about it, where you're scraping sometimes to have 10 players on a team. Nice pass.
Good pass, good work on the inside. Lowe gets the bucket for Ripon. Pieper, and we're going to get a jump ball. Pieper misses that shot, comes in and gets to tie up. McNeil coming in for Ripon.
Gwen Knightis in for the Panthers.
For Lowell. McNeil bringing the ball down. Another steal by Majerus.
Yes, well, I tell you, she throws a nice two-handed pass. She really does. She has a lot of zip on that thing.
And Ripon makes the rebound on a tip shot, but standing out of bounds. So Plymouth's going to inbound underneath their own basket. Streblo inbounds to Pieper. Kick it back to Streblo on the top. Majerus taking a three. Majerus shooting much more than I expected, but she's a good shooter. No charge, no block. Streblo from downtown.
Well, it didn't quite make it to the stoplight.
When you're up 21-10, I guess you can take a couple of those shots. McNeil. And
Ripon's got three
Niederkorn.
threes. 3 threes, and they have more threes than twos.
Niederkorn gets that basket. Looks like they went to a 1-2-2.
Yeah, there should be some gaps in the middle of this thing. Even right there.
Pieper with a little fake.
You know, one thing people sometimes forget, they don't follow the game. A zone still takes a lot of teaching. To just say we're going to run 2-3, 1-3-1, whatever. There's a lot of teaching involved in it. The more zones you run, depends on the teaching time.
McNeil going to the hoop. And that'll be an over and back. The tipped
Into the game for the Panthers, number 23.
off to Olivia Lewis. Buggy coming back into the ball game for Ripon. Streblo inbounds to Majerus on top, back to Streblo. One dribble, one shot, and three.
You know, I've watched Gwen a lot. She's much better rhythm dribble going to her left, and she's a good shooter. She's, you know, definitely extended her range.
McNeil looking on top. Bungie on Streblo on her. Oh, going to get Pieper with a foul, I believe.
And, well, I don't think call that as a oh, it's out of bounds, baseline out.
Emma Lowy comes into the ball game for Ripon. Bungie on top, Pieper on her. Skip pass. McNeil back to Bungie.
Well, that's going to be a shooting fall, and it does give me a chance to give you a message from Plymouth Furniture and Bedding Showroom behind McDonald's in Plymouth on the east side. They have a fine selection of furniture, sofas, gliders, recliners, end tables, mattresses, bedroom sets, dining room sets, and a whole lot more. They have a wide variety of styles, so you can find something that suits your needs. And while you're there, check out their clearance center. You'll be glad you did. 2020 Visions doctors Sharon Roberts and Brad Wickland. 2020 Visions has been dedicated to the eye care needs of their patients for over 20 years. They're committed to providing the best care possible for their patients. Isn't it time for your checkup? Call them at 893-EYES and schedule your appointment. Be wise. Take care of your eyes.
Lautenschlager just dribbles it off her foot. Panthers token press with Majerus. McNeil to Bungie. Low off the rim, tipped out by Lautenschlager, but Ripon pulls it down. Steal by Majerus. And she's going to make it to the hoop. The layup. 28-15 with 7:11 left in the first half. Bungie on the side. Looking inside, skip pass. Back into Bungie.
Good help on defense. Well, you know, that's the one thing, because she's, I mean, obviously she can score at about 20 points a game, but she is definitely the target. I've heard Coach Shutter holler out, know where 10 is. You know, don't let her beat you, which is what he's just simply trying to do.
I think that went off of Bungie's foot as Treble is trying to break away. Majerus going to take it across the midcourt, kicks it over. Herring, Treble looking down underneath Lautenschlager. Herring with the long three.
Hey, nice job. Lexi Lautenschlager went straight up. You know, somebody went over her back. Not at all. Went straight up. Didn't bring the ball down. Pushed it right back in the hoop.
Lautenschlager has 6. Bungie on top. Little fake. Herring's on her.
That's a carry.
And going to get a carry. Nice defense by Herring. Forced her to take an extra dribble.
You know what's happening with Lowy, she's trying to do so much, and she's only a sophomore. Sometimes in that situation, you want her to move off the ball a lot, but, you know.
Panthers have them doubled up 30-15 with 6 minutes left. Majerus to the corner with Rude. Rude kicks it back over to Lautenschlager. No, they're going to get a reach foul as she's wet to the ball. Be on the side. And Marissa Davis picks up her first foul. Not many fouls in this ball game so far. 4 and 3. Herring's lighting up the 3. Off the front of the rim. And Davis comes down with the ball. And nice work by Herring to just give her enough harassment to...
Yeah, and the problem was that Lowy dragged her player right into a double team, you know. But yeah, it was a good job. The girls are actually, the shots that Ripon has hit have been long ways away.
Grace Rondoff comes in for Ripon, her first appearance on the floor tonight. Rude on the side. Going to reset the offense. Back into 2-3 for Ripon. Kicked in. Should have put the ball up right away.
Yeah.
That little rhythm bounce, that close to the hoop. You can see what it does. A little bit late.
Well, there's just a lot of congestion. I always try to tell the kids, make the decision at the free throw line. Now, it's not 100% of the time, but full timeout Ripon.
Hey, how about a couple of backers?
Hey, I'd like to do that.
You gotta get more fouls or something.
Plymouth Plumbing and Heating would like me to do that because they offer a wide variety of services, including faucet repair, drain cleaning, radon mitigations. They also feature a large range of products from water heaters and softeners to boilers and disposals, plus they handle a full line of Kohler products. All this at Plymouth Plumbing and Heating on PP and Pleasant View Road. It's a great place to gather ideas for your new kitchen or bath. Don't forget, like them on Facebook, plymouth-plumbing.com. State Farm Insurance and Financial Services, Jim Schultz, your agent. If you're stuck in a state of falling behind, then let State Farm agent Jim Schultz help you simplify and get to a better state. If Jim handles your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time for everything else and more money. Adding State Farm could mean earning discounts worth up to 40%. Money Jim can help you put toward a college savings plan. So call State Farm agent Jim Schultz today. Meyer Motors, Plaza Lane in Plymouth, is your source for new or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and minivans. They offer emission testing as well. They've been doing this in Plymouth since 1926 and are proud to be part of the Plymouth community. Visit them at GoMeyerMotors.com. Meyer Motors, always a better deal.
5:07 left in the first half.
Yeah, it's been this game started a little late because of parent night, but it's been moving along pretty well.
Tipped around a little bit. Majerus comes out with Rude with a long jumper and her first basket. A lot of scorers for Plymouth tonight.
I can see if you're Rippon's coach, you've got to save those timeouts a little bit. They've got to give them as a rest.
Lautenschlager giving that board to Majerus. Herring. And she'll get the bucket. And a foul. And Mr. Bungie will get that foul. Herrick's on the line for making that hard three-pointer. And she does.
I've been calling Ken Bungie's name wrong all night. I apologize for that.
Long three off the rip. The backboard. Stubble corrals the ball. Passes up to three. I think we're looking for that shot rather than that pass.
Yeah.
Davis coming down with the ball, ripping on it through the midcourt. Panthers went into and Herring comes out with the rebound.
Well, you're right. That,
and a little bit long for Rude.
Well, at a 3-2, usually that top defender will drop all the way down to the baseline, but I don't see that. This is simply a 1-2-2.
Again, Davis bringing the ball down.
They went back man-to-man now.
Liz away on her. And I'm going to get McNeil with the travel. Herring on the side.
Oh, staying in they really don't have a whole lot of choices here.
Rude goes through the middle of that zone and picks up a floater. Gives her 4 points.
And the stat board went out.
Oh. Tipped around. Lizaway coming out with the ball. Long to Lautenschlager.
By Morgan
She loses it. Kicks it back out.
I think they're going to get a foul on Streblo, which would be team's 5th foul. You're right. There's only 9 fouls called so far. What normally we'd be, almost at the end of the half, but we got 3:11 to go.
Streblo coming out. 3:11 left. Get a little break. Played the whole first half. Bungie on the side, in and out and in.
She's got a nice looking shot, handles the ball pretty well.
She's got 11 for Ripon. Herring a little long. Nobody there but black shirts. Good defense by.
We try to tell our kids, we even do drills, make them make that shot. Don't foul them.
Lizaway picks up her 2nd foul.
Primetime Cellular and Primetime Satellite is your one-stop shop for smartphones, home phones, satellite TV services, internet, and Radio Shack products. Primetime Cellular and Satellite partners with Cellcom, Radio Shack, Dish, DirecTV, and Exceed. Visit Primetime today. They are a proud sponsor of high school sports. Primetime's Players Club donates to your high school sports team when you support your local hometown business. Waldo State Bank, located in beautiful downtown Waldo, serving the community since 1913. Stop in and visit the staff, Tim Rowell and the staff at Waldo State Bank. See them at waldostatebank.com.
Bungie makes 1 of 2. And he left a little middle of that zone open again, and Rude goes to the hoop, draws the foul. Olivia Lewis picks it up. Rude is going to be shooting 2. Got another back and look at? Well,
I was trying to figure out why the stat board isn't working. Oh, they got her back. They got her back. And
sort
they got her back going. I can talk to you about Niesman's Diamond Center in County Road O for the largest selection of diamond and colored gemstone jewelry. They're probably a little thin now after you visited during the holidays,
You're right.
I'm sure.
You're right.
Stop in Niesman's Diamond Center. You'll find great jewelry from great people at a great price.
This way knocks the ball out of bounds. Plymouth stays in that man-to-man press. Davis backs it out. Herring comes down with that board. Good defense by double team on Bungie.
Well, one reason you don't have a lot of fouls is because they're letting them, I hate to say it like this, but they're letting them play a little bit. You know, if it's not really giving the advantage to one player, they're saying we're going to let them play.
Lizaway again missed that shot in.
Ripon will go to the line. Is that the Panthers' 7th foul? So it'll be a bonus here on out for Ripon this half. Four Seasons Comfort, quality service with your comfort in mind. Now located in Plymouth. The cold weather is here, at least that's what we're hearing, Mark.
Pretty soon it will be.
Make sure that furnace is going to make it all year. Not to worry. Four Seasons Comfort can help with all your heating needs. Authorized Bryant Heating and Cooling dealers serving all of Sheboygan County. Bryant has a 95.7% energy efficient, and you're able to qualify for Focus on Energy rebates. Call Mike Pelzo or Jeremy Linsmeyer, 893-8900.
Bungie misses the second one. 1 of 2. And Lautenschlager works her way into the paint. Bungie going to the hoop. Moves away over to Herring. Lizaway gets the bucket for the Panthers. And look, we leave the lane wide open. Lewis picks up her first bucket of the night. Under a minute to go. And Lautenschlager underneath again, gets fouled by
Well, a bigger problem
Bungie
for Ripon is that's the second foul on Bungie. With 47 seconds to go, I mean, she takes probably 70% of their shots, but that's the kind of foul she really doesn't want to get. Nobody wants to get a foul, but that one makes it tougher. Miller and Beld, Hillendale Road in Plymouth. Fight the snow with pure power. Miller and Beld has great deals on the new line of Simplicity snow throwers. As an authorized Simplicity dealer, Miller and Beld has product knowledge and service you won't find at the big box stores. Along with, they're all fully assembled. So relax, with 12 months deferred interest financing available, let the professionals at Miller and Beld show you the new line of Simplicity snow throwers. Tough, ready, and for a limited time on sale.
Knight is into the ball game for the Panthers. 47 seconds left. The first half, 43-22. Panthers up, comfortable lead. Panthers go back to man-to-man. And I get Lizaway with that.
Nice back screen and backdoor cut. Good pass from the top of the key. And while Ripon goes to the line to shoot 2, Ace Supply and Equipment Rental on Thayer Street in Plymouth. Ace Supply and Rental on 24 Thayer Street is the home of all your rental needs. From outside heavy equipment to tables and chairs, lawnmower, lawn care, they've got it all. If they don't have it for rent, you probably don't need it. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to 4. Give them a call at 893-8676 and reserve your rental item today. They're also an authorized Oric XL vacuum dealer with a complete line of Oric parts and products.
Davis gets 1 of 2. Majerus over to Pieper. Pieper looking around. Herring. Knightis going to pull it out, get 1 shot. Coach is calling. Majerus dribbling near the half-court line. Herring gets the 3 off. And that'll be the ball, or the half anyway. 46-23 Panthers. pretty dominant right now.
Well, what you do, the Panthers knew coming in that they certainly had a great advantage. But you play your game. Don't let it get sloppy. I think they're doing just fine doing that.
So we'll be back with second half action. Welcome back to second half action. Scott Richards, Matt Kozlowski, and Mark Melcher bringing you the game this evening. Looking at the scoring for Ripon, Davis with 1, Bungie with 13, leading all scorers. Lewis with 2, Niederkorn with 3, Lowe with 2, McNeil with 2. They were 5 for 8 for 65% from the line. Bungie's the only one with 2 fouls. Panthers were led with Herring with 13, Lisway with 2, Pieper with 6, Rude with 4, Lautenschlager with 9, Majerus 4, Strebler with 7, 5 of 7 from the line at 71%. Lisway with 3 fouls and Pieper with 2. Other than that, 1-1-1. So really not too much to talk about foul trouble.
And Coach Hutter has used everybody on the bench. They've all given a little contribution. This is a game they knew if they just didn't give any things away, they're going to be in pretty good shape, and they have been.
Pieper on top as Plymouth inbounds at the start of the ball game. A nice inbounds pass to Lautenschlager. And if she missed the first one, blocked, tipped around, and McNeil comes down with the ball for Ripon. A little short, tipped around, and Pieper's going to let it go out of bounds, and it's going to be Plymouth ball.
You're right, Mark. The first half, the Panthers they scored 46 points. They gave up 23, but I'll tell you, Ripon hit some real bombs.
Majerus tipped to Pieper. And Lautenschlager again tipped out of bounds. Going to stay here. Bungie gets a hand on that. Starters back in for both teams to begin the second half. Kicked out to Lautenschlager. Strebler with a quick inbounds. And nothing but net.
I've always told our kids, if you see a shooter inbounding it, they're going to come out one way or the other more often than not on that particular inbounds play.
Well, we get Lautenschlager with the reach. Should be her first foul. Davis going to inbound under their own basket. Kicked it out. A little long by Niederkorn. Strebler coming down. Herring back out to Majerus. Majerus with a 3.
Well, and the Panthers have moved the ball well. They've gotten some good looks because they're moving the ball pretty well. Ripon's 2-3 is not real good, frankly, but, again, they're so darn young that it takes time to learn some of that.
That tipped off of Pieper, and Ripon will inbound on the side in front of their bench. Three-point attempt. Tipped around. Strebler comes down with the ball. Tipped around. She still has it. Kicked it out to Majerus.
Oh, nice
tip
play. Pass. What a nice play. I'll tell you, Emily Majerus has such a nice basketball IQ. You have to anticipate what she did, and she great up pass from Strebler to
kicked around. Strebler comes up with it. So, Herring to Lautenschlager.
And here's where, if you're Ripon, it's hard to take the timeout simply because you got to take them to rest your kids a little bit. But this thing's completely out of control right now.
Low on the ball. Majerus handling that. Kicked around and kicked back out. Bungie after all of that. A little short by Herring. Davis coming out for Ripon. Goes to the hoop. A little short off the front of the rim, and out of bounds.
You know, it's hard for Marissa Bungie. She's a senior on a team full of sophomores. You said they beat Waptoma last time you saw?
Yes, they did Tuesday night.
Okay. Well, they tried to.
Streblo looks. Lautenschlager comes out the board, hooks it up, a little long. And Ripon is getting the board. Panthers up 56-26. Streblo with the steal. The Peeper. Peeper is a little bit under the bucket. Know if she got that one tipped or not.
I'll tell you what, if you can keep running them up and down the floor, boy, it's going to be it's already a long night for them. Well, Plymouth inbounds, Papa Murphy's, love it. 425 degrees, located behind the video store. Take one home, bake it fresh in your house.
And no call there. No block, but it's tipped off of Lautenschlager, going to be Ripon's ball. Lisway coming into the ball game for Herring.
Morgan Lisaway.
McNeil.
Nice.
Good box out by
Morgan Lisway. Nice
Lisway.
box out. That's where kids usually forget to box out that far out.
Streblo up, gets their own rebound, puts it back up again, and gets fouled.
While Gwen goes to the line, Plymouth Class, East Main Street, kitty corner from the library in Plymouth, is a family-run business honored to serve the people of our community. We've lived here our entire lives, so it's important that we treat you right. At Plymouth Glass, we offer a wide variety of services, including standard and custom shower closures, aluminum storefront windows and doors, commercial steel doors, residential entry doors, and we can fix just about any window screen that you have a problem with. Stop in at Plymouth Glass. They're ready to handle all your glass needs.
Rondoff and Niederkorn coming into the ball game for Ripon. And Rude for the Panthers. Streblo got the first one, looking for the second one. Crowd goes quiet, and she gets the second one. Lisway just man-to-man. I think that one was pretty obvious.
Yeah, and Coach Shutter's just going, oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Well, Morgan's Oz aggressive. Oz provides a little spark when she comes on the floor, But she's also got 3 fouls.
4 fouls. I think she got 4. I've got her with 4. That would be a 4th. Well, they gave one to somebody else then?
Yeah.
And get it, Lautenschlager with that hand check. Could be her second foul, and both in the second half. Kicked off somebody's knee and tipped out by Majerus. Oh, I thought it went off of Majerus, but I guess.
The guy was right there.
That's why those guys are on the other side and we're up here. Soft pass. Streblo tips it away and then comes back and gets the jump ball. It'll go to Ripon. Ripon and I was going to say bounding in front of the student section.
It's
not a big crowd tonight.
After halftime. Well, the reality was the game was. It was I think 23 points at half, so. Now there's a mercy rule in effect this year.
There is. I think it's 35 points in the second half.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's what it is.
Not at the freshman level, but I think at the varsity and JV level.
Niederkorn picks up that 3-pointer for Ripon. And that'll be Bungee's.
Well, Gwen shoots a free throw. John Nelson, your realtor at Pleasant View Realty. If you're considering selling or purchasing a home, give John a call. Call the real estate professionals at Pleasant View Realty in Plymouth. It's local, family-owned business. Their goal is to make your real estate transaction as stress-free and successful as possible. For a market price analysis free for your home or to view available listings, contact John Nelson at 980-2539 or visit pleasantviewrealty.com.
Streblo's 4 for 4 from the line in the second half. Rondoff trapped, tipped away, and Rude gets fouled on the way to the hoop.
Another good outlet pass by Plymouth. While Lydia goes to shoot the 2 free throws, Advanced Eye Care and Drs. Tim and Cheryl Ziegler know that performing your best on the field, diamond, or gym requires total fitness, including your eyes. The Advanced Eye Care staff takes care of all your eye health needs with total vision and eye health testing. They can treat eye injuries and diseases, and they have a guaranteed contact success program. Advanced Eye Care, leading the way in total vision wellness to help you become your best. Most insurance plans and Medicare are available.
Gazer gets a bucket again. They're going to shoot the free throw. She was fouled in active shooting. Rondoff gets the foul. And 64-29 with just over 13 minutes left in the second half. Bungee on top, going to the hoop.
After ball number 3, Kaylee
Herring
Herring.
picks up her foul, her third foul. Their first 2 free throws.
Yeah.
This is the first one. But gets a second one. The Jarris. This is a tough game to play from our standpoint too. You don't want to,
like I say, you want to play your game, keep moving the ball, work hard on your defense, do the little things technically correct. And that's, I think for the most part they're doing just fine. Girls haven't played in a while. They played 2 games right before Christmas.
I know it's that they played again. They haven't played since.
No. Well, even Coach Shutters wondered why that Cedarburg tournament wasn't the Monday and Tuesday after Christmas rather than before. But, who knows? But they said they're treated so well down there. Good competition. He enjoys going to that tournament.
And Plymouth knocks it out. Ripon going to inbound under the basket. Tipped away by Pieper. Tipped down again. They'll bring it back out. It's a good move by the Panthers. Set it up. Rude going to the basket.
Nice kick. Nice rotation by Gazer. Nice kick pass by Lydia Rude. Oh, stepped on the line. That was like she picked her pocket. Okay, again, I can't remember, but I thought you were correct. It got to, maybe it's after a certain point in the second half.
In the game for the Panthers, number 22, Gwen Knighton.
Knight is into the ball games. Bungie was on, tipped around. Rude comes up with the ball. Pieper with the jumper. Knight dismisses that. Lewis picks up her second bucket. Rude looks for the shot. Pieper with the shot, a little short. Tipped around. They call that foul on Plymouth.
They call it on Black.
Pardon me. Marissa Davis picks up the foul.
We'll see where Bungie has 3, boys. She goes,
We're back in the 2-3 zone. Rude lines up the 3, going to be a little short. And Pieper tries to save it, but a little bit too far out of bounds. Rude coming out, Streblo coming back in. Budget a nice look. Pieper with the board.
Nice bet, nice look.
And Knightis misses that no footer.
Nice left hand, just didn't get it didn't get it to go.
Davis. McNeil gets her a 3-pointer. Gives her 5 for the evening. Pieper coming up. What are they going to call him? They're going to call 2. They're going to get McNeil, I believe, with that foul. Pieper will be shooting 2.
Well, Peeps shoots 2. We'll talk about Jim's Appliance Repair Service and Sales. The one-stop source for all your appliance needs. Jimmy DeRune is a certified technician, provides in-home service and repair for appliances, washers, dryers, dishwashers, microwaves, ice makers. If it's an appliance, he can fix it. New appliances, Jim's Appliance Sales can help you purchase from all major brands. His overhead is low, so your price is low as well. Give Jimmy a call at 892-2333 or visit his website at jims-appliance-repair-service.com. I know I had Jimmy in my house about a month ago. Did a great job.
Pieper missed those 2 free throws. Long shot. Rebounded by McNeil. Bungie just throwing it up. Lost her balance.
Well, she was just, I know Coach is saying there's some contact, but she was so out of control that, that's a hard one to call. Either way.
9.5 left in the ball game. 66-35. Pieper looking. Skip past to Majerus. Majerus looks in, but Streblo with a 3, going to be a little short. Low with Booth.
Yeah, a little bit closer, but
Low with 2 of them.
For that. Nice pass, Gwen Streblo. There you go. One of the things I do like is the girls have played extremely unselfishly. You could be looking to fill the stat sheet.
Bounces around and off from Bungie. Quick breakout to Streblo again.
Full timeout.
Full timeout.
Gives us a chance.
Rippon.
Yep, to bring you a message from the Van Horn Auto Group of Plymouth, who takes a straightforward approach to helping our customers solve credit problems while assisting in rebuilding their credit with an auto loan. Van Horn Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Joe Van Horn Chevrolet, and Sheboygan County Budget Auto are delighted to make your car buying experience as enjoyable as possible. To apply for a credit loan online, please visit vhcars.com and check out their wide selection of new and used vehicles. Huberty CPAs and trusted advisors, Eastern Avenue. Never miss an opportunity. With today's constantly changing tax laws, quick credit strategies are not the answer. Individuals and businesses both need a partner who understands the relationship between tax consequences and financial objectives. At Huberty, our tax expertise allows us to fit your individual or business needs and create a custom solution and anticipate those needs and plan accordingly. Huberty, CPAs, and trusted advisor, never miss an opportunity.
Panthers up by 35. Got Ripon doubled up.
Yeah, and that's...
And the good thing, all of the girls have scored for Plymouth.
Yep.
Unitas was the last one. Play at Lisway, Streblo, Pieper. Unitas, Hebningen, Gazer. Pieper will pick up her third foul.
Next foul for both teams puts the other team in the bonus. The crowd is thinned out a bit, Mark.
It just is. McNeil with those 2 free throws. Lisway looking. Streblo going to line up a 3, going to be a little short. Tip to Lisway. Loads up another one. And that one's in. Panthers go back and man-to-man. McNeil for 3, and she nails it. Lisway for the Unitas. Lisway tipped away, but Streblo runs it down. Long, tipped around.
And good look, though. They're getting the kids good looks. And here again, part of it is Ripon's defense is has a few holes. Leave it at
McNeil down. Tipped away. Pieper. And they get McNeil with a foul.
Plymouth gets into the bonus, Mark. Francis Chiropractic, where your health is our wealth. At Francis Chiropractic, doctors Danny and Jean Francis and staff believe chiropractic care can offer a complete wellness approach to help you be at the top of your game by maintaining a healthy lifestyle. They take a genuine interest in your well-being, offering, in addition to chiropractic care, nutritional counseling, physical therapy, massage therapy, and other homeopathic and holistic treatments. And they also offer a number of other products. Francis Chiropractic, partnered with most major insurance companies as well as Medicare and Medicaid. Join them on Facebook, Francis Chiropractic Clinic.com. And as always, we not only thank, we greatly appreciate our sponsors. Without them, TV14 could not be broadcasting all the things that we do.
You're right.
And we've been doing this now for a long time. But
right.
We get compliments from other people. You guys have TV shows and you have live broadcasts, like tonight's is live.
And McNeil is getting hot. Gives her 11. Lisway's a little short. Long. Gets her with a rebound. Lisway Treble lining up the three, in and out, tipped around. McNeil gets for Rippon.
Whoops.
And an errant pass.
We can go through and at least read a little something on each of our sponsors. Bank, First National, Eastern Avenue in Plymouth. Discover what community banking is all about. The Paddock Club on Lake Street, been a long-time sponsor.
Yes, they have. Herring kind of the ball game. Lizaway. Knight is looking for Lizaway. And intercepted. By Lowe, and tipped around. McNeil comes up. Takes that rebound and puts it back in. 74-44. Panthers up by 30. 5:40 left. Pieper with a what do you call that? Left-handed hook.
You got that left hand from Uncle Mark. And we sort of forgot to guard the person with the ball. Might just be a thought. You know, it gets hard. You know, this stage of the situation, they've been up by 30 to 35, 36 points.
Lowy gets that bucket for Rippon. Knight is dribbling it out. Put Pieper on top. Shifting over to the other side. Herring with a long three.
I'm going to bet you that this is Kaylee Herring's personal best. I think that gives her 20 on the night. The stat board doesn't have it, but I think that's about where she's at.
Lizaway with the steal.
Oh, a little push in the back, and it's good.
And she's going to get it.
Yep, you could see, you know, it wasn't anything malicious or intentional, but she had her hand kind of rolled her in the back a little bit. That's a foul. Bill Kane's Remax Realty Plus, the Bill Kane team, auctioneer, personal property appraiser, as well as realtor. Plymouth Furniture and Bedding Showroom, Eastern Avenue, and the Fairfield Plaza in Plymouth. Also with a clearance center. 2020 Visions, Dr. Sharon Roberts and Brad Wickland, Carr Road in Plymouth, Wisconsin.
Four and a half left in the ball game. It's been Plymouth all the way. Tipped around.
Well, I talked to Coach Sutter a little bit before the game. He said Rippon has one girl that scores a lot, but they're really young. And when you're that young, unless you are super talented, and I know girls it's a little different because they age, you know, mature more quickly than boys, but that's still tough. Somebody's going to get a foul.
Majerus, I think, underneath.
Interesting.
Looking for the jump.
Yep. Plymouth Plumbing and Heating, the corner of PP and Pleasant View Road. Contact Plymouth Plumbing and Heating for repair, new products, building. State Farm Insurance and Financial Services, Jim Schultz, your agent. Get to a better state with State Farm. Meyer Motors, Plaza Lane in Plymouth. In business since 26. Go MeyerMotors.com. Always a better deal.
Lewis hits the 2 free throws.
Primetime Cellular and Primetime Satellite. Cellcom Agent and Radio Shack Network, DirecTV, and Exceed. Walton Drive in Plymouth. Waldo State Bank and beautiful downtown Waldo. Another longtime sponsor.
Punji gets that rebound. Gives her 19 for the night, about her average. And Rude with a long three. I haven't counted the number of threes, but we've hit quite a few, as has Rippon. Steal by Rude. Lautenschlager. Tipped around. Midas comes up. And finally, after 3 times, Lautenschlager is going to go to the line.
Niesman's Diamond Center, County Road O, for a great selection of diamond and gemstone jewelry. Four Seasons Comfort LLC, located both in Sheboygan, between Howards Grove and Sheboygan, and now in Plymouth. Across from Veterans Park in Plymouth. For the old timers, the old Twin Brook Cleaners. Miller and Belt Incorporated, Hillendale Road. A complete line of steel products, Simplicity snow throwers, and if you need a tractor, you can get that too. Ace Supply and Equipment Rental, 24th Air Street in Plymouth, for all your indoor, outdoor rental needs.
Lautenschlager gets 1 of 2. She comes out, and Lizaway comes into the ball game. Gassi and Gazer into the ball game for the Panthers as well. Rondoff with the ball for Ripon, looking inside. Davis on top. And Davis. Rude going to the help. Jumper at the free throw line. The rebound by Niederkorn. Bungie with a 3, lays it up, and that's good. Just under 2.5 left, 86-56. Panthers still up by 30. Ripon stays in the 2-3. Lizaway on top. Rude kicks it in. And Gazer misses that. And Knight is. And we're going to have a discussion here. What he saw from that side and what these guys saw on this side.
Yep.
And that's the right call.
Yeah, they changed the call. That's what the referees work together. You know, that's how it is.
Bungie going to line up another 3. A little short. Kick back out.
You know, I give credit to the girls, though. They're still playing hard and hustling. The boys play at home tomorrow night
and
against Berlin.
And the girls' next game for them is on the 12th, Tuesday. They have Campbellsport here.
And it's interesting. Yep, okay, Tuesday they're Campbellsport here. Papa Murphy's Pizza. Love it, 425 degrees behind Family Video. Plymouth Glass, 402 East Mail Street in Plymouth.
Midas with the board on the 1 for 2 for McNeil. Rude coming down. Kicks over Lizaway.
I tell you, the girls, I've been impressed. They box out pretty darn well. You know, they look for the open player. They push the ball up the floor. And I know Ripon doesn't have a great team, but they've done a lot of little things. Good job by the coaches, you know, featuring fundamentals.
Midas, Rude looking. Midas rounding out and then back in again.
John Nelson at Pleasant View Realty, Advanced Eye Care, East Mill Street, Doctors Jim and Cheryl Ziegler, Jim's Appliance Repair Service and Sales, Van Horn Auto, Huberty CPA, and Francis Chiropractic. Again, we want to thank all of our sponsors.
Under a minute to go. And going to get Rude with a blocking foul. Emma Lowe on the line for 1-1. This is the first. Tipped around and Rude going to bring the ball down. Here's where you just want to hang on to the ball and just pass it around and just don't take any shots. Don't foul. Unless you get a breakaway.
Well, if you'd had some kid that hadn't scored, you might try to set her up for a shot. But everybody scored, so now it's just hold the ball, go home, have something to eat, get a good night's sleep, and get ready for next week.
And that'll be the ball game. I think this one was over by halftime, Scott.
Pretty much. Ripon was down 23, but they played, they're limited. They got a very young team, but more importantly, they got 7 players.
Tough to play with only 7. Another just a nice effort by the Panthers all around, I think, this evening, offensively and defensively.
They did what they had to do. Sometimes those games can get really sloppy and ugly, but it wasn't at all. So the referees as well, they controlled it, and yet they sort of, let them play a little bit.
That for Scott Richards, Matt Kozlowskis, Mark Melcher saying good night. Once again, the score, Panthers 88, Ripon 57.